February 2021 Astro Tarot forecast. I am using the Wizard Tarot that I used last month, and thank you for subscribing to this channel. This is a huge month that starts a huge year, that starts a huge era. We are experiencing a shift in our energy, and it has to do with the Aquarian planets. And this month we will have 6 of them in the sign of Aquarius. Saturn and Jupiter are there, and Venus enters Aquarius at the top of the month, and the Sun is already there. Mercury is retrograde there the first 3 weeks of February. And the Sun and the Moon. Did I already say that? Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, the Sun, the Moon, and Mercury. Okay, that's a lot. It's a lot of planets. The last time this many planets were here, we shifted out of the Dark Ages and entered into a Renaissance period, and it was a rebirthing, which is similar to what's happening right now. The Aquarius sector is the sector of science and technology and rebellion and progressive, innovative concepts and connectivity. And once we shifted into that Renaissance period, and that began, and the time of plagues ended. Plagues. I hate that word. Plague. Plagues. It just doesn't sound right. Anyway, that's similar to what we're experiencing now, just on a different level. There's a spirit shift that's beginning, and there's a sense of hope, and it's a revolution and a revelation all at the same time. So on the 1st of February, Venus enters Aquarius. Aquarius represents the polar opposite sign for Leo. So for Leo, and particularly Leo rising, this is your partnership sector, this entire year, your marriage sector that's lit up and has the influence of the benevolence of Jupiter, Venus, and the Sun. Jupiter and Saturn here the whole year are anchoring down a commitment for Leo. But as Venus enters there on the 1st, you're attracting partnership to you. And this could even be business partnership, but I'm just feeling this is such a relationship energy. And you also have your 8th sector of intimacy that's lit up as well. So however this applies for you, it could be very different. We'll receive a new moon on the 11th at 23 degrees of Aquarius in your marriage sector, conjunct all of those planets. The universe is conspiring to link you up, Leo. And some of you have already heard from partnerships from the past. While Mercury is retrograde here for the first 3 weeks, he goes direct on February 20th at 11 degrees of Aquarius in your marriage sector. There's no doubt you have heard from people that you have dated even 30 years ago. This is a deep retrograde in this sector for you, with Mercury transiting retrograde over the majority of those planets, and then when he goes direct, will transit over all of those planets again. So you're hearing from new and old energies and relationships and connections. And Leo has their choice. Online dating is actually an amazing option for this month and the full year for you. And it's not that I would say that personally, but the Aquarius sector governs the internet and technology, higher devices. So this odds of connecting in that way are favorable in this month. You might as well just try it, because if there were a time for it to work, it's February, and it's the year 2021. On the 18th, the Sun enters Pisces, and then additionally, Venus follows suit into Pisces on the 25th. The 8th sector of sex and intimacy, and shared combined resources. Leo is linking up, moving in with one another, sharing personal space and bills. If you're not already married, this is easily the connection that's entering your path. And for those of you who are married, there is a vow renewal. There is a further deepening commitment between the two of you. And it's a year to really celebrate your partnerships. And you could be expanding your world and vision together as a couple. We have our full moon on the 27th at 8 degrees of Virgo in your second house. There's an awareness to your budget. You'll be checked by the end of the month. You have to hone in on spending while Mercury's retrograde, so you have something to show for at the end of the month. With the full moon in the second house, your confidence level as a Leo could be a little less than norm, and there could be a little exposed insecurity that comes through. Let's see what's here in your tarot for you, Leo. And if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. I am changing the booking and calendaring to my website next month, and you'll have control over what time you'd like. You'll be able to see my calendar. So that's something new that I'm stepping into in my year of technology. So check out that site. Give me a few more days to get it up and get it functioning. Let's see what's here for you, Leo, for the month of February. 7 of Wands. This hasn't come up in any of the signs, and I'm halfway done. 7 of Wands is about your defenses, your boundaries, and the need to protect yourself and defend what you have created. Let's see what else is here. 2 of Wands. Now that's your partnership. Some of you have chosen to give your partnership more than what you've created, or what you've created more than your partnership, and the topic of having to defend what fulfills you to your partnership is coming up. Wow. This is the Death card, but look how romantic. What a way to go. There is an ending and a rebirth, a regeneration. Changing your defense mechanisms, changing how quickly you are to defend yourself. I'm almost there. I know this message will come through. I'm going to piece it together with another card. 10 of Cups, marriage. Okay. If within your marriage there's the discussion, or your relationship heading towards commitment, if there's a discussion about you spending too much time doing what you, or spending too much time outside of your role as wife, mom, whatever, you do not have to choose one over the other, is the message. The Death card is like, put an end to the decision, and you don't have to be defensive over what you've created in your life. Partnership is there, but you can also have created all of these things. There is no choice or decision. This is wonderful for your relationship. It's just that explaining yourself needs to be over with. In that explaining yourself to defend you wanting to spend time doing something else, that's over. There's no need to go there. You're doing what you do. Take it or leave it. They married you when they knew what you did. So now, if they have a problem with it, that's on them. Stay on the pole, girl. Stay on that pole. Okay, I don't know why I'm saying that. Yeah, the message is, listen, you don't have to change or even defend. It's your creative self. This is what you do, and you can still equivalently be there for marriage, partnership, family, children. Easy breezy. I hope this was helpful for you, and remember, if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. The sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.